But what I'm talking about is, again, I'm being somewhat biased or subjective I'm passing judgment on, at the end of the day, you're right. There's all these subcultures out there that's now having this forum to be able to communicate and bond with each other. But there's obviously certain things that's going on that could be a major problem if it spreads, right? Like just the one that I was speaking of, but more importantly, in high school, in junior high school, in these grades, kids' opinions and identities are still being formed, and peer pressure is serious. It really is. So to be able to see your friends, and the mere fact that you have this media where you instantly become a star. You instantly become a star. All you have to do is put something out there, and you are a star. And it's worldwide at that point, right?
I don't know about that. Nobody's asked me for my signature.
That's you, man. I said, just give it to. I got the paper. I said, give it to me and let Pierre and I sign. I said, no, Russ, we just need yours. I said,
Make that point.
The point I'm trying to make is there are social networks for various subcultures out there that aren't as much on the up and up, and the things like the internet and these different vehicles that sit on the internet allow these things to these ideas to be proliferated out there and permeated more, and they're from a peer pressure standpoint and an influence standpoint, more people get sucked in.
Get to faster.
Correct. And that's a major concern of mine. Now that I saw this, I'm almost thinking those types of things are felonious, man. Hey, they got if you hit a bus driver, you get 7 years. You hit a teacher, give me a break, man.
It is what it is. But I don't think. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you were influenced by something that you saw on the internet that got you involved?
That's a loaded question. I can't sit there and say, oh, I was looking at this and hey, I mean, if you want to say MySpace, let's say something like that, one of these social networks. Oh, I saw it, I thought it was fun, and I got on it. I guess that's peer pressure. I got influenced to do it, right? See what I'm saying? That's about as deep as it's going to get from me. So,
but no.
Okay.
What you did was you subscribed to the medium.
Right.
I'm talking about when last have you seen a message on that medium and you subscribed to that message?
I have not.
That's my point.
Right, but let's look at the origin of the internet. I mean, as far as commercial use, it became in the 90s. So pre-90s, but for the most part, it really got moving a lot. I'm an adult at that point, right? And I'm a little more set in my ways.
Okay.
But the same way I'm an adult, there's a lot of teenagers
who teach no old dog new tricks.
There you go. But you got a lot of young dogs that still don't have their own opinions yet, so they can obviously be taught any way they want to,
Yeah, but I say to you, what's new? What's new? And I say that in that
back to the real. Okay.
So you have the family structure.
Right.
Okay. You have the family.
Right.
You have these external forces.
Correct.
Okay. I don't even see the internet so much as being a force. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tool, but not a force. So what I'm getting at is, it's still for mom and dad, or for that nucleus,
right,
or for that village,
right,
to raise that child.
Agreed.
To mitigate whatever those external forces are.
Right. Okay.
That's
So I understand. So we're going to the point of how we combat this phenomenon, right? First, the argument was it was just the television, and now you have the television and the internet, because the internet is now interactive television.
True.
At the end of the day, do you understand what I'm saying?
True.
And it's
taking that form.
Yeah, it really has, and it becomes to me, it becomes a major issue. It really does, just in terms of, you're constantly hearing various news stories about things that have been happening as far as, kids getting on the internet unbeknownst to their parents. So while I understand your point, it's like, it still becomes very difficult to police because with hotspots, with everything out there,
Put it to this way.
you can do it on your phone. In fact, you know.
Put it to this way.
Yeah.
Look at the internet for that matter of fact as being the modern day window, in the sense that kids used to sneak out the window.
That's right.
Now they're sneaking onto the internet. Okay.
Right.
Mom and dad to combat it, they could have shut that window down.
Right. But it's a lot larger than that right now because the influence and the impact is so much greater. If I physically snuck outside my window, if there was anything I did when I snuck outside, you know, at most I am affecting the kids and my peers in my neighborhood.
Okay.
You know, but anything I do now and I post it, boom, I'm out there. And the funny part about it was that when I found this, you know, and not saying that's the only thing that's bad out there, but you know, when I found this these videos with the kids fighting with the faculty, I was actually searching for a particular person who sings. And someone said, hey, look at this link. Tell me what you think of this person's voice. From that, and you know, it obviously, there were suggestions that came out, and then it was there. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, whoa.
I see your point.
All right.
I don't necessarily agree with it.
Okay.
I disagree with it. I don't think the internet is the force that you. It is a tool. Still,
I agree.
I still view it as a tool.
I agree.
Okay. I don't see it. I think giving it much more weight than it actually carries right now. I still believe that, and I don't have blinders on. Mm-hmm. I still believe it's for the village, it's for the nucleus to look after that child. But not just the child, for the matter of fact. It's still for your nucleus to look after you, the individual, to try to restrict you or protect you from those type of forces.
Correct.
That would be. To me, the internet is just a delivery message, just a delivery medium.
Right. Well, since you brought that part of it up, I don't disagree with you on the policing part of it. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to just bring to surface and bring to light the potential dangers, and is there an issue with the fact that because of the ability to have this global impact over the internet, a lot of these negative habits become self-perpetuating as a result of the fact of it being there. It may be more for minors, you know, not necessarily adults, but for minors. But do you understand the point I'm trying to make?
I do see your point. Those minds are not as strong yet. They're not as
strong minds.
Yeah,
right.
it's still
being developed.
It's still being developed. Right. Okay. On that note, again, I think we're just gonna have to leave it as it is.
I do want to know what our friends think.
Tell us what you think.
Yes.
Is the internet, well, rather, is the world a stage? I mean, are we acting and hammering it up so we could put it out there? Mm-hmm. That's the question.
That's the question.
You answer it.
There you go.
Take care.